Welcome back to Diana's Magical Mermaid Tarot. Today we're going to be channeling a beautiful message for you from your higher self. And it's a message that is meant to give you hope, okay? Give you hope and tell you some things about yourself that you're going to find very healing and find very uplifting, okay? First, we're going to get messages like that about you and your current situation. And then we're going to get messages about your future of a similar ilk, okay? Which are, like I said, hopeful, healing, and uplifting, okay? Let us begin. What is a healing and uplifting message from my viewer's higher self? For my viewer. Okay. So, your higher self wants to address certain feelings you may have had recently. Feeling like you're not enough, maybe. Feeling like maybe you're not up to the standards as far as like when it comes to handling your responsibilities or what life has put in front of you. Maybe feeling a bit like you're not enough, or maybe like imposter syndrome, or feeling worn down or tired or overwhelmed, feeling like you're not up to snuff or something like this, okay? Perhaps you just feel like you can't keep up with it all. Perhaps you feel like there's so many goals you have and you're just like, gosh, I don't even know where to start. I don't even know where to go from here. What's the next step? Okay? Believe me, I can relate. We have voice. Okay. Your higher self wants you to know that you have a beautiful voice. You have a beautiful voice. Perhaps some of you are really good singers, or you just have the gift of speech. Perhaps you're a good orator, or maybe you know how to communicate certain messages, spiritual messages, or perhaps you just are a good spokesperson naturally. Perhaps you're really good at honoring, you're really good at channeling the truth, or you speak a truth that many others can relate to. You exist infinitely beyond this universe, right? So Spirit wants you to know, listen, don't get caught up. Your higher self wants you to know to not get caught up in the mundanities of your current existence, okay? This isn't all there is. It's not. Okay, who you are is so much bigger than all of this. Okay, you're infinite. You're an infinite being. Okay, that's the message here. We have, be willing to stand alone. Those who are meant to stand with you will remain. So I feel like you may be going through something right now where you're feeling unsupported, or feeling like maybe not too many people believe in something that you're saying, or feeling like you're alone in this journey that there's some things you're trying to accomplish, and you just feel like it's all on you. And maybe you're also feeling like abandoned, or feeling like some people have turned their backs on you. It's possible. Or, if there are people around, then what they're wanting to give you is not something you want. And so in that sense, you do feel alone, even if there are people around you. I am getting that your higher self is saying, listen, again, don't get caught up in the way things look right now. Don't. Okay? Because this is a time of spiritual testing. And I don't mean that like for you. I mean that for the world and the people around you. Okay? This is a time of your life where people get to show if they're on your side or not. If they're checking in, they're feeling your vibe, they've heard what you're about, they see what you're about, and they're going to choose whether to stick by your side or not. And it's a test for them. And the results are to be viewed by you. It may feel like kind of like a downtime where you're feeling kind of run down and feeling kind of like, oh, just like you don't want this, or you're not feeling it, But trust me, it's just a time for the universe or the people around you to arrange themselves around you as far as who stands next to you and who does not. Okay? That truth being revealed to you is a gift. It is a gift. Okay? Because you need to know the truth about who's really on your side and who's not. We have, there is no one like you anywhere in the omniverse. You're very unique. The spirit guides and your higher self want you to know this. You're very unique and you are very special. Okay? There is a message that you're here to deliver. There's a way you're here to do, you're supposed to do things in a certain kind of way that I don't want to say it's popular, but it is very unique. Okay? It's very unique. And you're here to be like the front runner of that message before it becomes popular. You see? You're like a front runner. You're like star seed or something like this, because I keep seeing the stars. You're like star seed. Okay? You're here to do something that others have not done before. Okay? What is the healing and uplifting message that my viewers' higher self want my viewer to know? Strive to do your best and don't worry about the things beyond your control. Yeah, just do your best right now. Do your best right now. I feel like maybe something you want, or maybe you feel like you wish there were more people rallying around you, or maybe you wish that you had more people who had your back. Perhaps that you just feel alone. Maybe you feel isolated. Maybe location wise too, that's coming through. Or maybe you just feel isolated even though there are people around you, people that don't think like you, people who are very different from you, and therefore it's hard to find people who can relate to you. Getting a lot of you sort of like aloneness vibes a little bit. Okay, some of you might be feeling lonely, but Spirit, your higher self wants you to know that the reason you're going through this is because you are special. You're here for a special purpose. And right now, when you notice, okay, why don't I have all these friends, or why don't I have all this support? Okay, the universe is aligning itself around you so you can notice who is standing with you and who is not standing with you, and also making space for those who will stand with you. Okay? We have sex. Okay. You have a lot of sex appeal. You have a lot of sex appeal. I think you're definitely wanted in an amorous way. I do feel like you're very attractive to people physically, and you're desired. You're desirable, for sure. You are desirable. Healing your projections will help you avoid co-creating discordant situations. So it could be that, there is a way that you are viewing your current situation that is not maybe the best for you. Try to see the good in it. Try to see how what is happening in your current situation is actually a good thing. Okay? Because the universe has ways of sort of tricking us, it's like sometimes it tricks us. It's like an illusion. Okay? When in reality things are okay, but we're seeing something else. Okay? Like a mirage, but in a not so great way. You're really smart. You're really smart. You're either self-taught, or you have gone to school. You're educated. You're maybe a writer. You may have read a lot. Spirit guides wants you to know that this is a big strength of yours. You also tend to take charge. You take charge. You're a leader. And what I'm getting from this is that you thrive best when you're in charge of certain situations, when you're in charge. Okay, that's when you're happy. I don't feel that you're a follower. You're not a follower. And that's part of why you may feel like you're having to stand alone. Okay? It's because, you have to figure out who your followers are. Okay? And I feel like you have a few. You have some. And they're hanging around, they're hanging about. And when they come around you and want to hear what you have to say, and they rally around you, look around you, they're there. It makes you happy, it makes you smile. Think of the people who make you happy, people who make you smile. And I'm not saying that you're bossy, I'm just saying that you're just a leader, you're a trailblazer. Maybe I say you're star seed, and you're here to help set trends Okay? You're a trailblazer. Okay? You're not a trail follower. Okay? Next we have technology. You may be really good with technology. You may be really good with computers. Maybe if you're looking for, I feel like some of you will be trying to figure out what it is you want to do with your life. I'm getting like your voice is very powerful, and your work with computers or technology in general is very powerful as well. I know your looks don't last forever, but I'm getting for some of you, your physical looks could play a role. If you're thinking about like what type of career should you do. Okay. What healing or uplifting? Let's see these two. Impulsiveness. Okay. So I feel like, don't get it twisted. There are people who really want you. People who, when they see you, they're like, ooh, they either want to be like you, or they're very inspired by you, or they see you and they're like, oh my gosh, they want to be like you, they want to copy you. You get some people's attention. You do have that. Okay. You do have that going for yourself. You may have some natural amounts of star power. Okay. Self-image. Okay. You're beautiful. You're beautiful. I do feel like maybe the way you view yourself is sort of broken in some type of way. Okay. You've allowed this sort of feeling like no one gets you, or this sort of like loner vibe, or feeling like even if you're surrounded by people, feeling like they don't get you or you don't want what they're offering, that sense of isolation has made you maybe start to mar your self-confidence, or maybe sort of subtly skew the way you view yourself. Okay. And it's something you need to be aware of. Okay. These are healing and hopeful messages for you. I feel like there's something you're going to make that's going to cause people to want to buy a lot of it. There's something you're going to be making. You might want to head up a business or become some type of CEO, or like an entrepreneur. That's kind of like your vibe. Okay. Interesting. All right. Let's keep it moving. What is healing and uplifting messages for my viewer from their higher self? What's healing and uplifting messages about my viewer's current life from my viewer's higher self? I feel like there's some things about you don't like, and they are the things that make you stand out, the things that make you unique, the things that make you feel like you're kind of odd. And you're being asked by your higher self to take some time to think of those things with love and compassion. Okay? So for example, maybe you feel like you don't like to kowtow to someone. You can think of a person you don't like to kowtow to, but everybody else kowtows to this person, and it makes you look like, you're not a good person, when in reality you've seen some things in this person that you're like, I don't feel like that's worthy of me kowtowing to. See, this is where you're thinking for yourself. Okay. And it's very easy to because we're social creatures, to think, well, everybody else is kowtowing to this person, maybe there's something wrong with me. No. Love yourself. Love that thing about yourself that makes you different from the rest. Love it. Okay. And view it with compassion. You deserve this. Okay. You deserve it. What is a healing, uplifting message from my viewer's higher self for my viewer? You need to focus on your career, and you have been. You have been. I see that. And it's a good thing. It's a good thing. Focus on your career. Okay. And this is something you can control. Okay. Like a career or vocation or something, some passion or hobby, something you do. Focus on it. Okay. Focus on it. Abundance is coming your way. Abundance is coming your way. It could be coming your way through a partner that you have in your life. I also feel that there's something you're working on. Okay. There's something you're working on, and it's going to yield a harvest, a rich harvest for you. Don't you worry. Okay. I feel like currently you are doing good work. So don't look down on your work. Okay. You're doing good work, and it's the kind that will give you a good harvest. Okay. Perhaps you're already yielding harvest from your current work. What is the healing and uplifting message about my viewers' current life from my viewer's higher self. We have imbalance. Okay. You do not underestimate yourself. I'm telling you. I feel like you're underestimating that what you have vastly outweighs what a lot of other people have. And I'm not saying go around comparing yourself, okay? I do feel like your higher self wants you to have a good perspective on yourself, okay? That is factual, okay? You project that you're not good enough. You project that you're not caught up. You project that you're behind. You project onto your situation that you don't have enough compared to other people. And it's not true. Okay? It's like a mirror darkly kind of impression that you're going with there. Okay? You actually have way more than other people do. But people look at you and go, oh my gosh, I can't even compare to what viewer has. We have joining. Okay. There are people right now who want to join up with you. There is someone who wants to join up with you or wants you to join up with them. You know, I do feel like there is this energy in your life. And I feel like it's someone who's very welcoming. Someone who's very welcoming of you because of how smart you are, how well read you are, or even if you self-studied, whatever it is, if you're self-taught or you do a lot of research or you're just very knowledgeable. I don't know what it is, or maybe it's because of the works that you've put out, the things you've written, the things you've said. There are people who, or someone in particular, who wants you to be a part of their life, to come into their circle. Okay? You're being invited right now based on your qualifications. It could be a career thing, or it could be also just a social thing. Okay? You are being invited in. You are being pulled in. All right, let's take a look at your future, shall we? I'm going to get a different deck, but yeah, I'm going to get a different deck. What is uplifting and healing news does my viewer's higher self have about my viewer's future? You're going to be making some people very nervous in the future. I don't know who. I feel like they're going to be nervous, maybe because of the fact that they are going to recognize that you're a leader type, you're not a follower. And maybe this is something they did not understand about you before. Okay, maybe they just thought you were a bad follower, when in reality you were never a follower, you were a leader. We have slime. Okay, so what I'm getting is that your future is going to be very fun. Your future is going to be very, very fun. You're going to be getting into something that you're really going to enjoy. You're going to be really working with something that's going to fulfill you when it comes to the sensations, when it comes to how you're feeling about stuff, like something you really enjoy. It could be some type of activity, like a hobby or a career, and it's like you're going to get lost in it. Okay, you're going to love doing it so much. We have sushi. I see y'all eating out. I see you being able to afford eating out at nice restaurants. Yeah, I see y'all able to afford eating out at nice restaurants. And even if that's something you can do now, I feel like more of that's coming in the future. It's just a mark of the fact that things are going to remain very stable for you in your future. Things are going to be nice for you in your future. You don't have to worry. I feel like you may have worried possibly about, will your future continue to be good? And it will. Okay? It's a good sign. Also getting that you're going to be dealing with a variety of very interesting things in your future. Let's keep it moving here and see what else is coming through. Yeah, you're going to have a lot to feed on in the future. Almost like a warning, watch your size, watch your weight, or watch your, you can be able to buy stuff. So maybe it goes beyond food, right? It's the material things, resources and stuff. You will have enough to buy food and buy lots of things. So don't overspend is a warning, don't overbuy, but you will have plenty in the future. You will. Okay, you will have plenty. We have fireplace. That's a beautiful fireplace. Getting that you will be in a beautiful home with a beautiful fireplace. And if you currently have one, you will continue to keep it. You may be upgrading your home in the future to a very nice, this is a stone fireplace here, so a very nice quality home made of stone and brick. Beautiful furnishings, beautiful architecture is what I'm seeing. I feel like people are going to wait in line to see you. They're going to wait in line to want to talk to you. This could be your customers. This could be your fans, your followers. And we're kind of coming back to that again, that you're a leader and you have followers, and you will continue to have more followers in the future. Okay, that's definitely coming through. We have global warming. I feel like I feel like you're in a bit of an icy period. I do think you feel like people are cold to you, maybe, or like things are not as warm as they could be. Maybe there are some people that are nice to you. There are some people that want to follow you. I do see that. Okay, I do see that you're desirable. I do see that. Okay, and I do see you have certain skills. You're a bit of a genius, and you're loaded up when it comes to qualifications, knowledge. There's something you're doing you're really good at, but perhaps you have felt like it's still not enough. And I feel that the ice will be thawing in the future. Okay, you're going to have some warmth. Definitely more people coming your way in the future. Definitely. Okay. We have laptop. We keep getting this. So I do feel like there is some type of work you're going to be doing in the future. Okay. We have laptop here. We have laptop there. We have laptop over there. There's some type of work that you're going to be doing. And it's like computer work. It's going to involve technology. And it's going to be really good, fam. It's going to be really good. You're going to be doing really well. And it's a sign of things to come. Okay. We have chef. Okay. Some of you all maybe become chefs in the future. There's something you're going to be putting together. Something you're going to be inventing or sort of putting together arrangements. There's some like products or wares or something you're going to be creating, and it's going to be going very well. Okay, you're going to be really good at what you do. Yes, definitely. We have fairy. Okay, so I am getting that you're going to be viewed as very angelic in the future. Very angelic. I feel like you will be viewed as someone magical in the future. Someone with powers, someone nice, someone sweet, someone kind, and someone who is very powerful as well. And I feel like this is going to make some people very nervous. Okay, they're going to feel nervous about the fact that you come across so magical, that you come across with these sort of like abilities, and they're not going to understand it. But they're not going to understand it. Okay, and it's going to make some people very nervous. We have baboon. Yeah, I feel like people are going to feel very like unsophisticated around you in the future. Yeah, they're going to feel unsophisticated. They're going to feel like you are ahead. You're ahead of them. And that they can't maybe even comprehend what it is that you do. Okay? How you make it so fun. How you make it so magical. They're going to feel like it's magic. They're going to feel like it's magic. They can't quite wrap their head around it, when for you it's just simply technology. For you it's simply technique. Okay? And tools and training and understanding. But to some people it'll look like something superior, or something futuristic, something advanced. Okay? And this is a good sign for you, because it means you'll be mastering something and coming across very together on that. Okay. All right, so we have love coming into your life in the future. This is what your higher self wants you to know about your future, is that you're going to be loved. You're going to be loved. If you are single and maybe you don't hope for love in the future, but or maybe you do, But I do feel like this someone is going to come along who's going to be very loving towards you, who is going to love you no matter what. Okay, love you no matter what. Love you even if you gain weight, but don't gain weight though. But I do see that that kind of love is headed your way. I see that you may get pets or kittens that are going to be very affectionate towards you. What is the hopeful, healing, and uplifting messages that my viewer's higher self has for my viewer? There's something you are making that's going to be displayed, and it's going to look very beautiful, and it's going to be very valued. Okay, something's going to be looked at. I also see that beautiful home is coming up again with beautiful fireplace and pretty pictures on the walls, nice walls. A beautiful home is coming for you in your future. Your home is going to look very nice, or you're going to be acquiring a home or acquiring a nice place or space that looks very beautiful to the eye, or you may be buying a new home or upgrading your current home, or upgrading your current home by buying one, or renovating. I don't know what it is, but it just feels like your home is going to be very beautiful in the future. People are going to be pissed, man. They're going to be pissed that you have people who want to talk to you. People are going to be pissed that your business is going well, because they're going to be wanting this for themselves. This could be your competitor. There are people who are competing with you in the future, competing with whatever it is that you do. They're going to notice you have plenty of clients, plenty of customers. People are lining up to view what you have, coming to you, and it's going to piss off some people because they have a lack mindset. They don't understand that there's plenty for everyone. Okay, so this is their problem, okay, not yours. If you have an abundance mindset, you would know that, hey, if someone's doing well, be happy for them, because you could be doing well too, and you need to focus on that, and there's plenty to go around. They could be a millionaire and you could be a millionaire. There's plenty for everyone. Okay, this is the abundance. This is the difference between the abundance mindset and the lack mindset or poverty mindset, which is, oh, there's a limited amount and we have to fight and squabble for whatever limited amounts there are. And no, that's bullcrap. The ideas you could have are infinite. The type of interests you could have, or that people could have in you, is infinite. It's infinity. Okay, think infinity. These people, that's how they should be thinking. But they can be pissed because you are going to be doing really well as far as getting customers and clients and followers. Sports car, yeah, I am seeing that some of you will be able to afford to buy a very nice vehicle. Definitely. Maybe to get that sport car of your dreams. I'm also seeing that you'll be able to get nice vehicles, drive nice vehicles, upgrade your vehicle, get a new vehicle. That's coming for you in your future. Okay, this is a very specific message, and it's for you. We have sunflower field. Yeah, I see many people, many faces, many heads. Just an array, a plethora of like fans, or like you could be on a stage somewhere, and these are all your fans, or the people that are coming to watch you at a concert, or your customers or viewers. That's what I'm seeing. Gift, yeah. Your gift is, you're going to be putting your gifts to good use in the future, for sure. You're going to be putting your gifts to good use. Okay? You have the universe, we have the cat again. I see some of you are going to be getting some type of pet in the future. Although your pet's going to be very loving, very sweet, very playful. It's going to bring you a lot of love, bring you a lot of joy. Okay? And on the bottom of the deck, we're seeing laughing. Yeah? In your future is going to be filled with laughter. Yeah. It's going to be a happy time for you in your future. I see that coming. Okay, and I see that you'll be thought of, and your joy will inspire people and make people think, like, wow, can life really be that good? And that's what I'm seeing in the cards for you. Just a quick little pick-me-up reading as far as what your higher self, what healing and uplifting messages your higher self has for you in regards to your current life, and in regards to your future. Thank you so much for bringing your energy to this reading. Thank you. Take very good care of yourself, okay? If you've enjoyed this reading, please give it a thumbs up or a heart. And let me know what you thought in the comment section. I'd love to hear from you. Okay. Oh, and if you would like to know how to support this channel and the work that I do here, if you value it, then go ahead and subscribe. If you've already subscribed, then thank you so much for being a part of this family. I truly appreciate your presence here and your participation. Take good care of yourself, okay? And I'll catch up with you at the next one. Bye!